Hi foodies, there are days when I just want something really light and delicious, so I made a chickpea salad and I also made two dressings to go with it. So that's what I'm going to share with you guys today. So what I have here is some drained chickpeas. They were canned, so I rinsed them, drained them off, and then I'm drying them. If you want to use the dry ones that you have to boil, that's fine too. You could boil them and just drain them and have them ready to go. Of course, aside from the chickpeas, we're going to be using some veggies, and you want to use an array of colors. I'm using some celery, some cherry tomatoes, some cucumber, bell pepper, red onion, fresh parsley, and some garlic. You can add other veggies, or if there's one that you don't really love, you can always take it out, right? So I'm going to be making the first dressing, and this is a creamy honey mustard dressing. So we have mayo, yellow mustard, honey mustard, and honey right here. And then I'm gonna go in with the other ingredients, guys. So I'm gonna whisk all of this up together, and I'm adding some apple cider vinegar. If you don't have that, you could use some white wine vinegar or regular vinegar. So we will whisk that together. Then we're gonna add some paprika to that. And right here, I have some turmeric and ginger powder. Okay, if you prefer fresh ginger for this, by all means, go ahead. But I'm just going to use ginger powder for this. And just give that a good whisk. If you want to have it, a little more yellow, you can always add even more turmeric if that, that bright yellow color appeals to you. That's usually what I do. I just add some more turmeric if it doesn't look brilliant enough. And then you'll want to add some salt and pepper to taste. When it comes to dressing at home, I just mix everything up and I just give it a taste, adjust as needed, okay? And then I'm going to whisk in some olive oil, so just add that in while you're whisking. And if you don't have any olive oil, that's fine. I just like to add a little bit. The mayo already has some oil in there, but I do add a little bit of olive oil. Of course, if you run out, that's fine. So this is nice and creamy. It's flavorful. I added just a little bit more turmeric, and we're going to refrigerate this because this is best served cold, right? So we'll put it in the fridge, and if you can do this overnight, it is better, guys. The flavor just develops overnight, I promise you. So for the next dressing, it's going to be a little lighter. So what I have here is some apple cider vinegar, and I'm going to be adding some freshly squeezed orange juice. I do have some orange zest. If you want to, you could even add a little lemon zest. I am going to be adding some turmeric because this just helps to give it an even more brilliant color without having to use yellow coloring. Sometimes you look at those dressings, there's so much, artificial coloring, but turmeric is so good for that. Then we can add some black pepper and some salt. As you go along, you can add a little more if you want to. When it comes to sweetener, you can add whatever you prefer, but I'm using some honey today. Now all we need to do is whisk everything together. This is really tart, it's nice and fresh. And then we just need to add some olive oil at this point. So what you can do is whisk in that olive oil. So you'd be whisking while pouring in the olive oil. Or you could just pour everything into a magic bullet or whatever blender you have and blend it together. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to add it to my magic bullet and just blend everything. And this is the result. It's a beautiful color. The flavor, it's so refreshing and light. It's perfect for spring and summer, guys. Really nice and refreshing. Of course, it's best served cold, so definitely wrap this up, put it in the fridge so it can chill until you're ready to use it. Now we're ready to put the salad together. We have the chickpeas and some freshly minced garlic and all the veggies. Now guys, if you want to season the chickpeas or even roast them before, you can go ahead and do that. But I'm just showing you a really simple way just to get everything together. So we'll just toss everything together like this. And sometimes after tossing everything together, you might find that, you know what, I want some more parsley or I want some more tomatoes, or you might remember that you had something else in the fridge and you want to add it. So go ahead, add what you need to, and you are good to go. This is beautiful. It is fresh and really good. So here's what you can do, guys. What if you want to split this in half, share it with someone? You can have the creamy dressing, they could have the light one. So what I have here is half of that salad, and I'm just going to toss it with that light citrus dressing. Really, really tasty. At this point, if you want to add some seasoning, you can. I mean, you could add some cumin, or you could add, salt and pepper, whatever you want to add at this point, and just toss everything together and you are good. This was really fresh and tasty. Nothing that's going to make you feel sleepy afterwards. So you can have this for lunch. It's perfect for lunch. And then for the rest of the salad, I ended up adding a little more tomatoes, and then I just drizzle on that creamy honey mustard dressing all over. So, so good. So if you want to take this for lunch, guys, you could literally just toss everything together, pour it into a jar, and then bring a little container with your dressing, drizzle it on. It is so tasty. I guarantee you're gonna love it. Whenever I make a salad like this, sometimes I'll add some quinoa too, so that's a great addition. But give it a try, guys, and let me know how you like it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.